Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining me. This is week 2 of the 52-week video challenge, and my name is Brendon Burchard. I'm here to recap what I learned at the world's greatest speaker training in the glorious Silicon Valley of California. I'm just pacing around the stage. One of the first things that I learned from Eason was to pick a destination on the stage and to go from that destination out to a single person in the audience and make your point directly to them. And always have an intent with where you walk. You can see people nervously pace around or not sure where to put their feet or what to do. I think one of the things that I learned is a confidence and presence on stage and knowing exactly where you're going, delivering your message and coming out. I don't even know if I'm still on camera on that, but basically your body. Eason taught me about your body. Eason taught me about confidence and really beyond confidence, like animal magnetism almost, like his phraseology of not being able to take your eyes off of somebody who knows how to control their body and movement in storytelling and in speech. I think both of those things are very, very subconsciously attractive to a viewer. So that's an amazing thing I learned from Bo's message of work ethic and practice. 90% of your life, 90% of your day should be practice. 90% of all your time should be practice. And hotbeds of talent have a different relationship to practice than the rest of the population. Bo also continually exhibited a genuine range of emotion and authenticity in his speech and everything about him. And I really think that Bo's commanding presence that I should be embodying more now in my stage presence is something that you are worth the time investing in. So for World's Greatest Speaker, Eason's summary, he preaches hard work, practice, getting results by doing the work and showing up earlier than anybody else and leaving later, putting in the extra time. It stopped? Okay, take 2. It's really hot here in Dallas, Texas. I need to get my point across to you very quickly. And one of the things I learned, or I am learning, is to use my voice. And Roger Love was really foundational in the World's Greatest Speaker training, showing that, embodying that, and telling people the best way to make sure that your voice doesn't get worn out. And that when it does get, if and when it does get worn out, you're going to kind of know what to expect and how to really deal with it. So Roger wants you to drop your jaw. Was one of his favorite kind of sayings, and he basically gave us a series of vocal warm-ups in World's Greatest Speaker training that he gives to the top clientele that he works with, and those are proven over time to increase the longevity of your voice and to help you reach a greater vocal range. And truth be told, I haven't quite practiced those as often as I should have. But basically, Roger Love also I was so enthralled by any one of the speakers there that I almost considered it, they were like sermonizing me because I was already, preaching to the converted basically. But with Roger, I think that he exhibited a great deal of confidence, passion, and true skill in his ability to use the sounds that come out of your mouth, not just the words, to influence a speech. Okay, that's about it for Roger Love. I'm going to call cut on. Okay, thank you. So anyways, moving on in what I've continued to learn and absorb since my time at World's Greatest Speaker Training in California. Really covering Bo and Roger. Bo in his physical presence, his confidence, and his overly charismatic animal magnetism, and Roger in his mastery of the voice. Tying that in with Brendon Burchard, who, to me, he'll tell stories, and they're amazing stories, but he gets so much value into each sentence, like when he's not necessarily in a story, that it's like amazing trying to just take the notes, because like every single thing he's saying you want to write down because it's such a good note. So really providing value for the audience is something that I really learned from Brendon Burchard, because he exemplified that. I felt that that was the best investment of time and money that I've made, period, in my life up to this point. And I really think that for me, and I hope that for anybody who was considering going to World's Greatest Speaker training, that you know that Brendon has your best interests at heart and is really there to provide the World's Greatest Speaker Training 4-day seminar, which without a doubt I consider it to be. Man, the takeaways from Brendon are really just endless. One of the things that I've always kind of been good at is going and talking to like anybody. So I really believe that I can one-on-one talk to anybody, and I've kind of got over my fear of doing that. And all three of the main speakers and teachers resonated that when you're on stage and you just go up and you deliver your message to one person, that is a technique to get you out of the fear of what's going on in your head and what's really happening, and nobody kind of should be focused on themselves. It should be about that person and this person and everybody in the audience and you watching this video. So right now, I think that the number one takeaway that all three speakers really gave was to basically, man, I'm going to have to edit some of this out, to basically get your message out there for the purpose of your audience, not just for telling a good story, not for getting up there and demonstrating your ego is a big thing that Brendon Burchard talked about. And whether your story and your speech has value for your intended audience and whoever's going to watch this video, if you're not getting any value from whether or not you should go to World's Greatest Speaker Training or what there is to learn about speaking that you can take away from this video, then I haven't done my job, and they wouldn't have done their job if I hadn't have felt that I'll be back next year. I'll put it that way. I'll definitely be back to World's Greatest Speaker Training. I have a lot of work to do and putting in the practice. That's why I'm out here in Dallas, Texas on a Sunday, because I know that I have to get this video done tonight. So, thank you. I'm just going to cut this.